All right, so I'm 18 years old. I've made about $600,000 or so online throughout my journey so far as an entrepreneur. I started working online at about 15 years old. That was the first time I opened a Shopify dropshipping store. From there, I started ordering inventory a couple of years later, and now I do TikTok shop and info online, and I made $600,000 in total sales. And it sounds really good. I'm in Dubai alone. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to work. I can travel anytime I want, wherever I want. I've been to like 12 countries last year. This year I've been mainly focused on work, but I still managed to travel to Manhattan and stay next to Central Park, also alone, all covered by me, 18 years old. I'm not going to college. I don't have a boss. So there's a lot of benefits. But in spite of all these benefits, in the traditional sense, making this much money online ruined my life. In a traditional sense, I am happy with it, but if you ask any older person, if you tell them everything about my life and how my day-to-day life is structured as an entrepreneur over the last few years, especially the beginning of the journey, they would say that I am a psychopath and I ruined my adolescence and I ruined my time as a kid. And I would agree with that. I didn't have any friends, 15, 16, 17 years old, no sort of partner, like a girlfriend. I didn't intentionally connect with anyone at school. I separated myself with anyone. I didn't go out, didn't hang out with anyone. I skipped school trips. I worked on classes. These are just a few of the things that I had to avoid doing and essentially sacrifice in order to become who I am today. A lot of people just see the upsides, which, like I said, is just the immense freedom that I have. But the things that I had to avoid doing, like I said, I had to be completely alone. Nobody understood me. I didn't have any friends. In fact, for a very long time, I even had to cut back on my communication with my family members and my parents because they didn't understand what I'm doing. And this is going to sound like really crazy psychopath behavior, but it's also because I am Russian and I didn't speak any English at all just 3 or 4 years ago. And in order to focus on learning English, I had to cut out communication with my parents sometimes for days so I can stay fully focused on English, consume content only in English, and only communicate in English with people that I work with online. Do I regret putting in all of that work and technically sacrificing my adolescence and childhood, you could call it, for the situation and the position that I'm in today though? Absolutely not. I really don't, and I would do it again. Was I completely miserable for a very long time on my journey? Yes, 100%. Even today, it's like, 8 p.m., 7:30 p.m.? I woke up at like 9:30 or something. I have worked so far for literally all of the time I've been awake. And this is a typical day. So if I'm awake for like 14 hours a day, I usually spend 12 hours out of that time working in the position that I'm in right now. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is the cost that you're going to have to pay, the price that you're going to have to pay if you take this path in life. You need to be ready to accept the downsides as well as the upsides, because what a lot of people think when they start this entrepreneurial journey, especially at a young age, is, I want to drive a fast car. I want to go travel to Dubai. I want to see all these places. I want to be independent and free. Good. But you need to also want to have the downsides. If you're not ready for them, and especially if you don't know that they're going to come, you're very likely going to collapse, and you're not actually going to be where you want to be, because this is a huge part of the journey. You can visualize your success all you want. You can create visual boards. You can create, or vision boards, whatever you call them. You can meditate every day. You can exercise. But if you're not ready to just put in the work, you're not going to get anywhere. And this is just the reality of it. Today, the work that I just said I did for the whole day was just very monotonous and boring work. Like, honestly, I was just sitting down and structuring and recording a course for my upcoming new info offer. I was doing that for like 8 hours straight, doing a ton of research, and I will do the same exact thing for the next 6 or 7 days or so, just to make it the best offer. I mean, it already is the best offer in the space, and they want a course that is also the best in the space. This is my standards. And this is how you provide value. This is how you create wealth. You're gonna have to do a lot of fucking boring shit. And if you don't accept that, that's probably an Aventador. If you don't accept that, you're not gonna get anywhere. So, technically, making $600,000 online by 18 years old, I'm 18 right now, ruined my life. But I don't regret it, and I would do it again. Make that decision before you start your journey. If you're already on your journey and you still haven't accepted it, accept it before it's too late, before you start to give up and start wanting to quit because it's too hard. And then you will achieve greatness, and you will actually get to similar positions where I'm at right now. Very comfortable, making tens of thousands of dollars a month in profit, traveling anytime I want. That's it. I'm gonna catch you guys in the video tomorrow. Thank you for watching.